changed a lot since I last saw them. Civil defense caves are large lava tubes formed when molten lava flows steadily in a channel. A solid crust forms as the surface cools and hardens. When the lava flows out, a tube is left behind. The main section of the cave heads to the southeast. The floor is mostly flat, with small cracks and some cracks. The adventurers can explore the narrow parts of the cave like Fat Man's Misery. In the Cold War, the rise of communism and the Cuban Missile Crisis prompted the idea of using caves as refuges from nuclear attack and as storage places for strategic materials. These large, ready-made underground caverns seemed like time and money-saving nuclear fallout shelters to civil defense specialists. These civil defense caves near Rexburg may be the most well-known defense caves in the U.S. still today. The caves offer unique beauty and mystery found nowhere else, but they are fragile, reduce human impact by planning ahead, bringing jacket, good footwear, and flashlights with extra batteries, pack it in, pack it out, pack out all garbage, and leave what you find preserved in the caves in their natural state. Do not build fires, they blacken the walls and ceilings and leave no trace. It used to be, when I first moved here, that you could go in that side and come out way over there, which then this road that's right there leads to. There's been a cave-in since then. I don't really know the cause of the cave-in. I just know that there was a cave-in and that it caused you to no longer be able to fully walk through the whole cave. There's also a lot more graffiti now than there was back in the day. There's always been graffiti here, but as time goes on, more and more happens. I'm only going to go into the mouth of the cave, maybe a little bit farther, because I got dogs. The dog's with me, and I don't want to leave them in the car too long. The windows are down, but there's people here, so I don't really want to take the dogs out and have them walk around with people here, because I don't always know how people are going to react. And it's just a courtesy to the people as well as the dogs. I should have figured with today being a holiday, people would be out here, but I was just thinking, hey, I've finished up a bunch of stuff, I'm going to go for a drive. Give me some B-rolls. And then I ended up taking a turn, another random turn. I ended up here at the Civil Defense Caves. So, funny thing is, I didn't actually know how to get to the Civil Defense Caves. I only knew the direction they were in, so it was by pure chance and happenstance that I made it out here. That's one of those little side caves before you even get in. The feel of the earth is already massively different, but that's, I guess, how caves are. I don't know how deep I probably won't go too deep because, like I said, I didn't bring a flashlight. That's a pretty bug. I've been here before, but it's been a long time. This would have been much easier to do with a GoPro. But I left that one at home. Because again, I didn't think I was heading out here. And that goes in. That blackness is the actual entrance, and it goes in for a long while. Loops out. And goes down. I think it's really pitch black dark in there. It's already cold enough I can see my breath. And as you can tell, I ain't that far away from the entrance. Water dripping off the sides. I think this is one of the biggest of the lava tubes in the area. There are tons and tons of lava tubes. There's no hiding that noise. I farted. That is hard packed dirt from years of people walking. This would be a good place to come sometime and give scary stories. Right over this crust of rubble. Looks to be a bunch of ice. Too bad it's not a night camera. So I guess this is about as far as I go. Because the camera ain't picking up anything more past this tunnel. Right there. There's the wall and it goes out and around that. You can just barely see right there the edge. Can't even see my hand. Right. See, that's the way I came in. Coming out through a slightly harder way, but hey. It's not gonna work. as well. If I didn't have the camera, I could do that way. Not easy to do one-handed. Oh, just pulled myself up a rock face. Oh yeah, it's a lot muggier and hotter once you leave the cave. It's like, wow, was it really that hot out here? Probably just muggy because it's about to rain. Whew. 4. I want to say I'm out of shape, but for someone who's had spinal surgery, as well who has walked with a cane for quite a few years, not bad. This was hard mode, doing it with only one hand though. Probably would have been a lot easier. With both my hands on a GoPro. So I might tuck Ben into coming down here with GoPros and going through the mountain, or as far deep as we can. That might be a fun expedition. So, that was the entryway, and then they're coming from the far end. But that was the entryway to the Civil Defense Caves.